It is common knowledge that a man and a woman in a relationship are going to argue. You can't get around it. You can't go over it. You got to go through it. That's just simple as that. Now, with that being said, it is a consensus understanding among men that we're going to lose 99.9% of those arguments for the simple fact that we just get tired of talking about the same shit, and we're going to tell you whatever you want to hear in order to where you'll just shut up. That's a real thing. Like it or not, it's the truth. But that 0.1% is the moment that men live for. We wait years in order to get that 0.1%. So let me tell y'all what's done happened, because I finally won an argument to the point that Sarah Bear, that's my girlfriend, she was just sitting there so dumbfounded at the fact that she had nothing to say back, because there was no way in hell that she was going to contradict my logic. Let me tell y'all a little story. Now, last night, me and Sarah Bear, that's my girlfriend, we go to dinner. We're sitting at the table and we're flipping through the menus. Now, I'm one of these people that I'm a people watcher. I'll look at the menu and I knew what I wanted as soon as we come in there, so I'm just basically looking around and taking in the whole ambiance of the whole place. There's another couple that comes in, sits down at a table about 8 foot from us. Now, I'm not one of these people that can hide what I'm thinking. So I'm looking, and I'm not ashamed of looking. And Sarah looks at me and she goes, "Zach." I said, "Yeah, what's up, babe?" She goes, "We both see it." I said, "Okay." And I went right back to staring. She goes, "Zach." I said, "What?" She goes, "You can't stare." I said, "Why?" And I went back to staring. She said, "Zach, stop it." I said, What am I doing so wrong?" She goes, "Zach, you can't stare at people like that." I said, "I can, and let me tell you why. Because I knew right away that this is that 0.1% that men live for. I'm fitting to win this argument." I said, "Did you see that person over there?" She said, "Yeah, I see him." I said, "Did you happen to notice the fact that they have blue hair?" She goes, "Yes, I noticed that." I said, "Did you also happen to realize the fact that there's like 3 lip rings and 2 eyebrow rings and a nose ring and all this other shit in their face?" She goes, "Yes, Zach, people do that. That's okay. That's them expressing themselves. You have to be accepting of that." I said, and I was louder than what I should be. I said, "I'm accepting the fact that they want to look like a Smurf that's headed to a biker rally. I have no issue with that. I'm doing what they want me to do." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You don't do shit like that unless you want someone to admire it. Because here's the damn logic of the situation. If you dye your damn hair blue, it doesn't just go blue after one treatment. You have to go multiple times in order to get it to baby Smurf blue over there. Okay, so they put in time for that. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure you can't poke that many holes in your face at one time without catching some kind of an infection. So obviously they put a lot of work and time and money into that as well in order to be admired. They want to express themselves. Well, I'm admiring their expression. You don't paint your damn hair blue and fill your face like you just fell in a plain old tackle box full of devil horses and beetle spins if you don't want somebody to stare at you. You know why? Because she stopped me right then. She goes, "Zach, they're expressing themselves." I said, "They can't fucking see it. They didn't do that for them. Can you see the hair on your head? No, you can't see it. You do shit like that to where other people can see it. Do you think a sculptor spends countless hours on a statue and then wants people to be like, and look away from it? No, they want you to admire their art. Well, they decided to do art on their face, and I'm admiring it. And I refuse to not stare at them, because that is my duty as a decent person to take into consideration the fact that they spent all that time, money, and pain to go through that right there in order to express themselves. I'm doing what they want me to do, which is admire them." And she just looked at me and she goes, because she knew she lost the argument. And you know what I did? Went right back to staring. And they were appreciative of it, because he gave me one of them nod thingies like the people do when you acknowledge it. I stared for 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not ashamed of it. Nope. I'm not going to be part of the whole situation that dims that person's shine, because they put a lot of work into that shit. Am I going to do it to my face? Absolutely not. Am I accepting of the fact that they did it to theirs and going to give them the recognition they deserve? Absolutely. I want an argument. I'm going down in history. You're not taking this from me. Shit.